101, like any other dying MMORPG, has so much potential to rise. And one of the great things that come to MMORPG is farming items. Pirate 101 has many bosses that specifically a lot of people farm for, such as Mu Manchu, Kane, key bosses, etc. There's one boss that comes to my mind that I want to discuss about and reason that whether or not you should farm for this boss. So let's get right into it. Specifically, the one boss I want to discuss is Santa Rana. Santa Rana is a boss that you have to quest for at a certain point in Cool Ranch known as Santa Pollo. And pretty much you have to beat all of Santa Pollo in order to get to this boss. One of the locations would be in De La Menor, right over here at the banquet hall, or it would be specifically at the other location, which is the fort. So I wanted to discuss brief explanation on why I think this boss could be a waste of time, or I could think it could be worth it. So let's get into further detail. This boss is a very easy boss, especially if you already beat Cool Ranch. This boss is a level 20 boss and has 4 mobs, but you also have an ally on your team known as El Toro. Pretty much you have to do this fight a whole bunch of times to hope for some drops. The drop rate isn't as good as you think it is. I think the more players you have, I think the better drops they'll drop, which will happen. Specifically, I want to discuss my opinion on it. So over the last 2 days, I was farming it on my privateer hybrid on my alt account, and I spent hours and hours upon grinding for this fight, and this fight has been a genuine struggle, especially since not only the boss fight almost killed one of my companions in the experience, even though I'm a higher level, but the issue I had was the fact that these drops are so crappy. The drop rates in Pirate 101 are exponentially horrible and horrific. I think they should work on the drop rates. I honestly think a lot of people would agree upon that. Being said, let me give you what I think you should do. Depending on your build, if you go hybrid musket, hybrid privateer, or even hybrid witch doctor, me personally, I would get the hat once just to have it for a situation, but in the future, I honestly think when more content comes out, I really think Pirate is gonna do better without this Overwatch hat. It's really just good just for now. So overall, I believe you should, but in my opinion, I don't know if you are worth to wait so many hours just for a stupid drop. I mean, part of MMORPGs is the grind experience, but it's up to you. I really think, realistically, you don't have to, but it's your choice. That's pretty much all I wanted to say, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. Goodbye.